Texas. I mean, I would expect nothing less when we try to do a project, but let's see how this goes.
Well, I'm feeling better.
I don't know if he could have picked a hotter day. I couldn't help myself.
Woo! She says I stink, by the way.
He has a working aroma.
Have an aroma. Well, that was close. I almost made the cardinal rule of I was back flushing my black tank, just trying to get it clean, and starting to grill up so that I can cook some chicken, and sitting on the bench just watching that get up to temp. Looked at my phone, just looking at a couple things on Facebook, and then I don't know what made me think about it, but all of a sudden I went, oh crap. I ran around the rig. Luckily, I was like 2 gallons away from being at that critical moment. So yeah, I got super lucky. My own fault. I didn't set a timer, you know. But yeah, make sure if you're back flushing your tanks, set a timer so you don't forget about it.
Well, if you remember our saga of our lovely windstorm that kicked up back in Idaho and completely destroyed our awning, it is now months later, and we are just now attempting to completely fix it. He's done a few things.
Yes.
But for right now, we've been rolling with it zip tied and haven't been able to use it for, gosh, months.
Months, yeah.
So what have you done so far?
So to this point, obviously I just was able to kind of put it in that when it happened, and ordered a new pitch arm. I replaced the pitch arm. Once the pitch arm was replaced, I realized that the top arm was bent. Well, according to Lippert, that's a complete arm replacement. So then I swapped it with the rear awning, because we don't ever use the
We never use it because it goes over the slide, so it doesn't really give us a whole bunch of shade. So we never use it. So it was fine.
Never use it. So I thought I could tape the fabric material up. I can't tape up the fabric material.
It's too far gone.
Yep. So we ordered new fabric from Rec Pro.
Yeah.
So now my next step is I need to send the awning out. I need to take off the sun shade. Yeah, I was like, sunshade. Pull out the LEDs, because Rec Pro does not have LED setups for their awning fabrics, but I'm going to try to just kind of
reuse them, or we'll buy new.
Or well, I'll figure it out. So we'll have to go from there. But for right now, let's go ahead and get this awning out. Go ahead and get the sunshade off, get the LED lights off, and we'll go from there.
And of course, today's windy in Texas. I mean, I would expect nothing less when we try to do a project, but let's see how this goes. We could have picked a windier day to do this, don't you think? I'm just saying.
So what I did was took the cover off of the motor so I could get to the power, so I can hook up my Cottywomple, and I'll be able to manually run the awning in and out from outside instead of having to run in and out, and send it in and out and stuff like that. Putting a long zip tie on to hold this arm at a certain point, because if not, this shock will just want to send out the arms and you'll never get those arms back in. So you want to put this on there to hold those arms in. Well, I'm feeling better. So we are going to do attempt number 2 of fixing our awning. For the most part, I've gotten everything ready. I just need to undo the screw on that side, and then undo the screw for the motor on that side, pick it up, lower it down so I can get the tube out, and then I can slide the material out of there and get the new material put onto the tube. So we're going to go through that process.
Hot.
We're going to go through that process now, so that hopefully we can have some more shade in the RV.
I don't know if he could have picked a hotter day to do this. I mean,
I could try.
Good God, it is hot. It's 5 o'clock. And it's, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see if this works. Don't fall.
Wow. Ye of little faith.
I have plenty of faith.
That I'm gonna fall?
Possibly. I know, he meant for that to happen, right?
Yes.
Sure he did. So now that it's resting on the slide,
Now it is.
Jesus. Just letting you know, he does know what he's doing, even though it doesn't seem like he does. It's like the thing, on somebody else's stuff, everything goes perfectly. On ours, not so much.
Now that that's done, my next step is to go up to this side, undo the screw so the material's loose, so that I can slide it all the way out of the channel on this side.
Again, do we make smart choices? 90 some degrees and windy. It's good times.
So now that the awning's down, a little more manageable, I'm going to pull the LED strip out so that I can potentially reuse that. I'm not sure yet if I'll be able to or not. Like I said, the new awning that I got from Rec Pro does not have an LED strip in it, so I'm going to see if I can just kind of double side tape this up to the side of the RV. But that's all it is just a LED strip with the loose wires on the other end there. So if they're not hooked up for a little while, it's okay. So right now what I'm trying to do is pull out this pin that goes from the motor to the awning tube, because I think ours got bent, but I need to pull it out and verify that. So what I had to do was take the screw off the end that holds it together. There's a retaining clip here and the motor off. So that's what I'm working on doing, is taking the motor off now so that I can pull that out and get this retaining clip off and look to see if it's bent or not. So Tanya doesn't think this is bent, so I can't, it's like I could get it out of there. But one thing I did do is it was grinding pretty bad in here. So what I did is I lubed it up so that it spins a whole lot easier, right? And all I lubed it with is this CRC Power Lube PTF stuff. This stuff is amazing. I put this on my slides, I put this on everything.
He puts that shit on everything. I couldn't help myself.
So this is my secret weapon, right? Because that channel is going to be really hard to kind of pull that material through sometimes. So what I do is I spray, it's just glass cleaner with alcohol that lubes up the channel so that the material will slide through that a whole lot easier when I'm pulling it through, and I'm not struggling as much and have more of a tendency to rip that material. Woo! All right, so now that the material is up there, you saw us slide it in there. I get in the channel. What I need to do is put the tube on the bottom end here. So that's what we'll work on next, sliding the tube onto the material so that it's hanging here. And then what we'll do is we'll put it up in there and screw it in. From there, I'll be able to take my cottywomple and roll it up, at least so it's tight up there, right? So then I can undo all the zip ties, and then we can roll it in and out and get it adjusted properly within the space.
He makes that sound so easy. What he's saying is all the things that you're not seeing and the words we're saying to each other.
We have nothing but kind words to say to each other.
I would say not family friendly.
She says I stink, by the way.
He has a working aroma.
Have an aroma.
All right, let's get this done so we can have dinner and showers.
Yes. Now the next step is to roll the material up so I can take the zip ties off and be able to reuse them, and then I got to send it in and out a couple times to get it all aligned.
Okay, G to the rescue. He came and helped and lifted up because I couldn't have done that by myself. So thank you very much. Now you can eat your dinner.
I can go eat now?
You can go eat now. I appreciate
Awesome.
your help.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we didn't die.
Nope.
Words were exchanged, but it's done now.
Yes.
So what did you do? Or what do you have to do?
So I just got to button it up, put the screws into the material at the top so it doesn't go anywhere, put the caps on, and then put the screen on so, you know, we'll have the screen on there when we want it.
Finally.
Yes.
I don't
We
know
have a working awning.
I don't know if I trust it in Texas winds.
Yeah.
We might test it out later because I swear every single day, all of a sudden this wind picks up out of nowhere.
It does.
And it's not friendly. Our stuff blows around. I'm like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
But for now, let him finish up so he can go shower and I can
Yes.
go make dinner.
How do I smell?
The aroma's great. It's lovely. Save me. Help me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking our channel. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified when we release another crazy video.